Good morning, everyone. This is the 2024 Cheerleading Worlds live commentary brought to you by Cheer Analyst. My name is Tomas. I am your host, and we are about to kick off large senior all-girl finals. It is Monday, and it is going to be a great day. Such good cheerleading. I'm very excited to get started. Yesterday, hello? What a day yesterday. So before we get into large senior, let's talk about some of the highlights from yesterday. Number one, Top Gun Lady Jags. That's all. Moving on. They are your 2024 world champions in medium all-girl. If you haven't seen that routine yet, phenomenal job from the Top Gun All-Stars. Lady Jags, medium senior all-girl world champions. Small senior world champions are the Cheer Extreme, SSX. Also, great routine yesterday. Great to see them back on top. Medium co-ed champions are Top Gun Revelation. They have now won 3 years in a row at the World Championships. Good job, Top Gun Revelation. Medium all-girl world champions. Again, Top Gun All-Stars, Lady Jags. Small co-ed world champions back on top is the Brandon All-Stars, Senior Black. Moving on, we are about to kick off large senior finals. Coming in to today, remember these scores, everything from yesterday, nothing carries into today. So it's a clean slate. The teams were scored yesterday. They were judged. They were ranked. And that ranking from fourth to first, that determined what their performance order would be going into today. In fourth place coming into today is the World Cup Shooting Stars. They had a hit routine yesterday. Highlights from their routine are the rewind, immediate to one leg. They pull stretch, TikTok stretch. They're the only large senior team as well that does 10 full-up switch-ups. So they have some of their groups basing without a back spot. They're the only large senior team that's doing anything with 2 base dunk groups. Right now, they are in fourth. Like I said, anything can happen going into today. Everyone just needs to hit, and the cards will go where they're supposed to, in theory. Now, we will be breaking down every skill and every routine. You are more than welcome to form your own opinions on how the outcomes will be based on that. From what we've seen so far, my predictions have been correct every single time. I called Top Gun Revelation in first. Whether or not, that's a whole separate conversation, but I did call Top Gun. I knew Top Gun Revelation was going to win based on the scoring from their semifinals performance. Lady Jags, we knew were going to win. It was obvious. We had predicted SSX would win. That was also obvious. Brandon Senior Black and Max, that was very, very close. Max Senior Stars, I do want to give a shout out to your silver champions in small co-ed and Casey Cheer Fierce 5 and Stingray All-Stars Purple and Twist and Shout Obsession. All of you did amazing. I know there were 13, 14 teams in the division. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. Absolutely great job. Casey Cheer, Max Senior Stars, Brandon Senior Black. Incredible work. Moving into today, let's take a look at these large senior rankings. Third place is going to be Cheer Extreme Senior Elite. Again, that was a hit routine from them yesterday. I didn't see any visible deductions. I did see on the scores coming into today, it did look like each large senior team had 2 points in deductions. So I didn't know where those were coming from. Going into today, like I said, it's a clean slate. Cheer Extreme Senior Elite is in third place, the bronze spot coming into today. Anything can happen. They have come into the World Championships finals, not in first before, and have won many times. So we will see what happens. Next, in the silver position coming into finals is going to be the Stingray All-Stars Orange. Shout out to that collegiate style choreography. That was beautiful cheerleading yesterday. Beautiful cheerleading. But what else would you expect from the Stingray All-Stars Orange? That is their brand. We know that it is going to be perfection. And coming in the gold slot as of right now is the Cheer Athletics Panthers. Again, great cheerleading, great energy, tons of difficulty. Highlights for them are their rewind, immediate lib, pull, stretch. Nothing is moving in any of their stunts. Running, tumbling, standing, tumbling, difficulty is pushed to the max. I do want to touch on one thing again going into today. For those of you that have followed these large senior teams throughout the season, they have been competing at events that are scored on something called the United Scoring System. The World Championships are scored on something called the USASF score sheet. The USASF Worlds, USASF score sheet. United score sheet is what the varsity brands uses. Cheersport, NCA, ACA, UCA, Battle Under the Big Top. Those big varsity competitions, they're using the United score sheet. Some key differences between the two is United scoring is going to give you a list of rules that are not a list of rules, a list of skills that equal, it's almost like a code of points. They're going to give you a list of skills and they're going to tell you this equals this. You do these skills, you get this score. And then it's the execution that really starts to determine the placements on the United score sheet. On the world score sheet, in theory, we are looking at difficulty and it's comparative. What that means is 7 rewinds will be scored higher than 5 rewinds. Hopefully that's what we'll be seeing today. That's how it should be. We are going to be looking at the routines from that point of view, looking at the amount of level 6 appropriate skills. For those of you that are just tuning in and kind of confused on what a level 6 appropriate skill is, in layman's terms, all that means is it's a skill that's not legal on level 5. I know that sounds easier said than done, but there's so many things that you would think are level 6 appropriate that aren't, like a full and a half up immediate body position, which is elite on United. That's actually not level appropriate on the USASF score sheet. However, I do want to mention all skills in the building sections are taken into consideration. It's those level 6 appropriate skills that are going to be driving up your score or even get you into that 11 to 20 point range. I should say those ancillary skills, high to high TikToks, quarter twisting ticks, the full around ticks, it's not as if those aren't counted. Those are what are driving your score. So up now, we have the World Cup shooting stars with their final performance. They are coming into today in 4th. After the routine is done, we will have an instant replay in the bottom right corner of your screen. This is about to be a beautiful show. And for those of you who haven't seen the Cheer Analyst live commentary, how it's going to work is I'm going to give you a play-by-play as the World Cup shooting stars go. We won't have a live video of their performance. Shortly after they perform, we will have a breakdown. So they open up with 7 specialty baskets, hitch kick doubles, kick doubles, and then Kennedy Rhodes does the 4 or 5 skill basket in the back. They're moving into their standing tumbling. They did do their standing full section. There were no deductions there. All of the 2 to doubles just hit as well. 2 to whip doubles across the sides of the floor. Everything has hit so far. Nice and easy, super clean. We're moving into our first stunt, which is the full switch up in the 10 groups. Everything hit perfect. Moving on, we're going to be going into our standing back handspring full section. Laid out, toes pointed. All they need to do is just keep hitting their routine. That's all of these teams. All they need to do is hit. 18 round out back handspring doubles synchronized to the front and back of the floor. They just went into their iconic clap from 2017 Dancing with the Stars theme. They're about to start their rewinds to one leg. Perfect. Rewind, immediate stretch, TikTok stretch, high to high full around. Nothing is moving. A little bit of a balance check on one of the stunts. Nothing major. Full on a quarter up or 1 3/4 up to scale. Hit perfect. Twisting body positions also hit. They're going to invert down. Perfect. Perfect. Kennedy Rhodes is wearing you thin. This is going to be her last performance with the World Cup shooting stars. So I do want to shout her and her other captain, Sienna Rose. Running, tumbling's and great. Specialty to doubles. We did just have a specialty to full smart cheerleading that won't cost them. A little bit on difficulty, but execution was great. Arabians, whip Arabians to double look great. The full twisting waterfall in the back is perfect. Front fulls, front X full coming over the top. Hand in hands to the hitch. TikTok hitch, everything is hit so far. Front fulls go in. That flyover hits beautifully. And we're going up to the extended hand in hands. We're gonna flip immediately to the inside leg. Tick to outside stretch. And that is a half twisting waterfall to end the routine. That is a hit routine from the World Cup Shooting Stars. We will have an instant replay up in just a couple of seconds at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. For those of you that are just tuning in, we are watching Large Senior live at the 2024 Cheerleading Worlds World Cup Shooting Stars, kicking off the division with a hit routine. Great job, World Cup Shooting Stars. Go ahead and bring your attention to the right bottom corner of your screen. We will have an instant replay for you to see the World Cup Shooting Stars yourself. In the meantime, that was exactly what I would want to see from the World Cup Shooting Stars in finals. Here we go. Take a look at the right-hand bottom of your screen. They get set. And I knew when they set, this was going to be a great routine. So first, I want you to bring your attention to the way that the baskets land. Remember, we've talked a lot over the weekend about how bases' feet need to be planted. We're looking for minimal movement from bases. They're gonna move into their standing 2 to double section. Timing was great. All of the doubles were laid out. Pointed toes, ankles were together as well. Standing fulls all hit. Doubles across the sides hit as well. There is not much to be punitive about. And I am being punitive, of course. I might be more punitive than the actual judges, but let's be safe than sorry, right? Yeah. 1 to fulls were great. Maybe 1 or 2 people had bent legs. That could be minor execution. That's not going to be something that is going to hurt them by any means. That synchronized pass, that's either 18 or 17 doubles. Absolutely incredible. What I appreciate as well, in every single flipping element they do, they all look the same. A little bit of a balance check there, as you see. Just a smidge excess movement from those bases. They caught up just fine. Again, that's not going to be anything that's going to negatively impact their score. Judges will be looking at execution on every single element. So yes, they will take note of that movement, but overall there hasn't been any excessive movement from the bases in any of their elite elements. Look at the jump timing. Looks like one person. Leg extension is great. Arms were all in the same place. She did do a specialty to full, which I thought was smart. Cheerleading will not cost them. You never want to do something that you're not going to land on your feet, regardless of how easy it may seem. It doesn't matter. You want to be smart always, especially in Worlds Finals. So shout out to her for doing the full. And then you see the pyramid. There is not much to be punitive about. Those flyovers passed over the 2.5 high level. Hand in hands up to that inside leg, immediate tick to the stretch, and then they do that half twisting waterfall. As I said, it is hard to be punitive based on this. We can be, and I'm going to be extra punitive just because we want to be, safe than, it's better to be safe than sorry. But that was a great routine for the World Cup Shooting Stars. Senior Elite is slated to go up next in just a couple of minutes.